Welcome back. Time now for news from the left. We've been hammering the San Francisco Reparations story, and with good reason. Even Andrew Yang, who basically ran for president on an idea of free money, says this idea is insane. He was on Bill Maher over the weekend. Check it out.
San Francisco, they are going forward with this plan to give reparations $5 million. I'd said it in the monologue, $5 million, which that's quite a lot.
Even I didn't go this far.
You know, when people ask why you're talking against the woke craziness, because it's crazy. Is it not crazy? And by the way, San Francisco doesn't have a history of slavery. This is madness, is it not?
Yeah, it is madness. What's really madness is that San Francisco has like an annual budget of like $14 billion. And if you give $5 million to every African American in the city, you get like a $200 billion bill. So it's, you know, I guess you're printing money now, right? I mean, you can just print as much as you want and throw it around. So what's the difference? And of course, San Francisco was never a slave state, and California, or San Francisco was never a slave city. California never a slave state. So again, where's this coming from? Well, it's the loony left. Up next, Afro Magazine. Haven't heard of this one, but publishing an article, Is Coffee Racist? How Drinking Coffee Perpetuates White Supremacy. Created by black people for black people and now a pillar of white supremacist capitalism. If you consume coffee, you are helping an industry built on racism. So every friggin' human being alive is now racist, according to Afro Magazine. The article continues, if you're a person of color, you know what I'm talking about. You walk into a new coffee shop and your senses are overwhelmed with whiteness and you get the glare from the Karens. It's a well-known fact that whites would be eating bland food like plain bread and gruel if it weren't for the theft of culinary secrets from people of color and especially black folks. That's precisely why when the whites found out about coffee, it became one of the reasons they decided to victimize and appropriate black civilization wholesale. I would love to meet the people that work at this magazine because, wow, I think I'm going to have to subscribe to this one. That's very impressive. And finally, today is the Persian New Year, if you didn't know, and you probably didn't. I happen to be half Persian myself, so I got all the text messages from the uncles and aunts. Today is the new year, and of course, that means that today Joe Biden is basically Persian. Check it out.
The Persian culture is amazing. As a student of the Persian culture, not a practitioner, but a student.
I guess we could add being a Persian scholar to Joe's already impressive list of BS. Here's some more of that.
By the way, Ben, the Bidens all hail from Baltimore beginning in 1850.
I was sort of raised in the Puerto Rican community at home, politically.
Before I went to the black church. Not a joke.
I like to joke about being known as Joe Bidenopolis in my Greek American community in Delaware. I probably went to shul more than many of you did. You all think I'm kidding.
So not only Joe was raised in the black church, grew up Puerto Rican, he's Irish but not stupid, he's a Persian scholar, Corn Pop, the bad dude. I mean, the list goes on and on and on with old Joe, but he can find any way to capitulate to whatever audience he's front of. I think next week he's going to be Japanese. That'll be very impressive if he can pull that off.